Sean Strickland, a prominent competitor in the UFC's middleweight division, has been suspended indefinitely by the Nevada State Athletic Commission following a physical altercation at a recent event in Las Vegas. The 34-year-old fighter, who has courted controversy over his outspoken and offensive remarks on transgender identity and the LGBTQ+ community, now faces serious consequences that could sideline him for a significant period. The suspension stems from an incident at the Tough Enough event on June 29. Video footage captured Strickland approaching fighter Luis Hernandez after Hernandez defeated Miles Hunsinger, a fighter whom Strickland had been coaching. After Hernandez's victory, Strickland reportedly taunted Hunsinger before physically assaulting Hernandez by throwing punches, some of which connected. The commission's decision to suspend Strickland came swiftly in response to the altercation, halting his ability to compete until an official hearing can be held, tentatively scheduled for August. Strickland has not competed since his last fight in February 2025, where he faced off against Dricus du Plessis. As the Nevada suspension carries nationwide recognition, it effectively pauses his UFC career until resolved. According to sports journalist Ryan Harkness, State Athletic Commission suspensions are almost always upheld internationally by the UFC. Historical precedents for similar incidents suggest that Strickland could remain barred from competition for up to 9 months or longer, potentially pushing his return back to April 2026. This is a significant development given that Strickland currently holds the number 2 ranking in the middleweight division, positioning him near title contention. Strickland's troubles, however, are not limited to this altercation. Over the years, he has sparked outrage with remarks targeting transgender individuals and members of the LGBTQ+ community. In December 2021, he infamously declared that he would view himself as a failure, as a man, if his son were gay, labeling such an identity as a weakness. In a social media post, he wrote bluntly, "If I had a gay son, I would think I failed as a man to create such weakness. If I had a whore for a daughter, I'd think she just wanted to be like her dad, lol." When confronted by a reporter in December 2024 about these inflammatory statements, Strickland responded with venom. "You're a weak man, dude," he said. You're part of the problem. You elected Justin Trudeau, you're just pathetic." His disdain extended to criticizing UFC's corporate partnerships as well. Asked about the UFC's collaboration with Bud Light, an association that has drawn conservative ire since the brand featured transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney in a 2023 Instagram campaign, Strickland did not hold back. "Here's the thing about Bud Light. 10 years ago, to be trans was a mental illness, and now, all of a sudden, people like you have weaseled your way in the world," Strickland declared. "You are an infection. You are the definition of weakness. Everything that is wrong with the world is because of you." These comments have only amplified calls for disciplinary action against the fighter, with many criticizing the UFC and athletic commissions for not acting sooner. As of now, the Nevada State Athletic Commission's suspension is in effect pending the upcoming hearing. The UFC has yet to publicly comment on the situation or Strickland's status within the promotion. Strickland's current suspension raises significant questions about the future of a fighter who once stood as one of the division's top contenders but has now become embroiled in controversies that threaten to derail his career. With his ranking and reputation both at stake, the coming weeks will be critical in determining whether Sean Strickland can return to competition or if his outspokenness and conduct will result in a prolonged absence from the sport.